Is YouTube purging channels? More and more I see creators and news about this as channels are getting fully demonetized or receiving strikes for content that's, while violent, is not even remotely in these videos. And of course, YouTube in the past has done this to a lot of creators, but as of recent, it seems to be more rampant. Creators big and small are losing their faith in this platform and breaking their trust as well. Now, like I said, this happens so many times, which time am I referring to though? Well, recently on Twitter, a creator named Lieutenant Cobra and another by the name of Anonymity is just getting affected by this as well. And before we begin, what is up, guys? It's your boy Jason, the Lone General himself, back with some more general thoughts. Make sure you check out the playlist, links in the description down below. And guys, we're going to be talking about the I guess Lieutenant Cobra and our boy Anonymity getting demonetized, or well, for Anonymity, his channel getting fully terminated. So let's begin. With both of these cases, they seem to be from out of nowhere because no one's seen this coming, and there's constant problems with the platform's policies and how they enforce their rules, as well as who they enforce their rules on, because I do believe, and it's kind of a known fact, that YouTube does in fact play favorites, making all this very dangerous for creators of the platform, because you're not only taking away somebody's livelihood, but you're also kind of, in a sense, destroying somebody's career. But that's just me. But this all started on Twitter when Lieutenant Cobra, better known as Arliss, posted a screenshot of submit appeal page in regards to one of his videos that was uploaded about 2-3 years ago, sometime in 2018. And if you read the title of the video, it says Fortnite in a nutshell. Now, why is this video being hit, especially now when it's 2021? Apparently, Fortnite in a nutshell, which is a short, almost 6-minute video that was praising and inciting criminal organizations and acts of violence against individuals. Now, usually when these types of issues come up with a video, like being edgy and stuff like that, or too much vile language, or stuff like that, if you're being too edgy or whatever, especially when you get a warning strike, especially when this is your first time, usually nothing really is happening to your channel. YouTube doesn't take action against your channel. But I guess you can say, during that time when you get a warning strike, you're allowed to try and correct those mistakes that were made, so that way they aren't made again. Now, if you aren't living under a rock watching this video, if you are not a hermit, living by himself or whatever, then logically you can come to the conclusion that Fortnite is in no way promoting gangs or gang violence or other criminal organizations. With that being said, this is a huge reach on YouTube's part, especially for their policies. And I just gotta say, the way they enforce their policies is just pretty poor, especially with these automated bots or robots or whatever the hell they have running their platform. So the main focus is how this wasn't even just a warning. Instead, this wasn't even, the slap on the wrist type warning that, a lot of YouTubers get that should have been given. Lieutenant Cobra's entire channel got demonetized. And wow, good enforcement, YouTube. The fact that they can totally wipe out any chance of you making money or a career on this platform, and not for petty reasons, apparently for no reason whatsoever. And if you aren't familiar with the YouTube Partnership Program, it's basically how YouTubers get paid by having ads on their videos. And it's also a program that I'm trying to join as well. So if you don't mind hitting that like button, hit the subscribe button, repeat, do all that shit for me right now, please. But, in all seriousness, guys, To take away someone's livelihood, especially like this, is honestly scary and sickening. This was honestly one of the strictest punishments that has ever happened to a channel, and this wasn't even a warning to begin with. This is literally like one tier away from your channel getting deleted. The reason why this situation is as big as it is because in a familiar fashion, this happened to another YouTuber by the name of Anonymity. And he actually responded, well, my apologies, he or she responded to YouTube on Twitter. Yeah, but Anonymity, he went on to Twitter to, in fact, respond to YouTube as his channel got completely terminated. As he or she went on to state that their channel, I believe their second channel got new community guideline strikes for content that fell directly in the guidelines. So basically, he or she, my apologies, did not in any way violate the guidelines for the YouTube partnership program. Like, in the sense, the video that they made, honestly, or well, their channel or whatever the hell they were getting striked for was within the guidelines. So they didn't break any rules. And Anonymous channel just got terminated for the same thing. Content glorifying criminal organizations, organized crime, inciting violent acts on against individuals. And, you know, just like Cobra, I'm pretty sure he didn't incite violence against people or even rooted on or glorified the mafia or any other criminal organizations. As usual, trying to get in touch with someone from YouTube is literally impossible. And if you don't have as big of a following, chances are you're not going to get as much of a text message from them, especially on Twitter. And at Team YouTube always gives out one of those asinine robo responses, you know, stating how, you know, there's a possibility how you might have did it. So, you know, check and see all this extra crap that you know you didn't do. Like, it's honestly just a bunch of bullshit to me. Like, this honestly scares me as someone who, you know, in the future wants to, you know, in a sense, wants to make YouTube a career. And for shit like this to happen to someone like Lieutenant Cobra, to someone like Anonymity, this shit is scary. People want to have financial freedoms and be creative in their own right. That's what YouTube is honestly for. That's why a lot of people made their fortunes on YouTube. And shit like that really is scary, because you're putting a lot of people's livelihoods in jeopardy. And I don't know about you guys, but I love my money, and I'd rather not nobody fuck with it. Now, there was in fact an update to this whole entire debacle. Apparently, Lieutenant Cobra's video, or the strike that he got on said video, got manually reviewed, and ultimately monetization for his channel got restored. Now, guys, I'm not sure about Anonymity's, but this situation altogether is just fucked up. If you ask me, they need to honestly start having actual people check for these things. Like, YouTube is big as it already is. So the fact that they don't have employees to manually do this instead of getting robots, yeah, I get it. They're a big tech company, so of course they're going to need, you know, these automated, you know, whatevers to constantly help them with, you know, overloaded work, like checking to see who's following YouTube's policies or not. I get it. But this is what happens when you have computer errors. This is what happens. You don't see humans making mistakes like this, because honestly, humans can know and tell when there's not violence being incited or glorifying criminal organizations. Like, this shit is fucking ridiculous. And it's a shame that YouTube has to respond to stuff like this. Like, honestly, it is, personally, because for some reason, personally, in the future, I see this happening to myself. And as I'm just looking at this entire situation, I see this as something that I'm going to get myself into. So guys, again, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and repeat, because constantly, I'm afraid that this might happen to my channel too. No matter how I'm not demonetized, no matter how much money I make on this channel, which is none as of right now. But seriously, guys, this can happen to anyone's channel. It doesn't matter if you have 90 subscribers, 90,000 subscribers, or 9 million subscribers. This can affect anyone. Because apparently they're going back to videos that's from fucking 2018, from the past, when it could have been reviewed then. But guys, what are my general thoughts here? What should you gain from all of this? Personally, YouTube, get y'all shit together. Because if this is the road y'all going down, then y'all losing the trust of y'all creators. And I'm pretty sure with this being said, a lot of people is going to want to start going to something different, are going to want to go to a different alternative to YouTube, because your policies are so fucking irritating and frustrating. And it's not like the fucking robots that work for you guys, that you guys program to do what they're supposed to do, really don't do their jobs right. And of course, you know, I really shouldn't blame these automated services and shit like that. I really shouldn't, because, you know, sometimes they glitch out, or, you know, whatever. But still, this is just a problem that YouTube honestly needs to fix. Maybe they should have a department where, you know, actual humans are giving these strikes and stuff a second look. Maybe they should do that. But guys, I'm gonna have to end the video here. As usual, these are not just facts. These are not just my opinions. These are my general thoughts, and of course I'm going to have to end the video right here. If you are new, if you liked the video, or if you're a member of the GoVan Army, then please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and repeat. Like, subscribe, and repeat. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Discord. This has been your boy Jason, the Lone General himself, signing out. Peace.